When you were late to work, you would do anything, but it doesn't always end how you want it to. Hello, I'm Oscar.
I'm Alex.
I'm Aiesha.
And I'm Leila, and we are here to tell the story of the guy who sped and faced the consequences.
It all began with a young man named Jack, who was late to work.
Jack worked at the jam factory. It would pay him loads of money, unless he was late.
Sorry, boss. You know traffic nowadays.
As Jack rehearsed what to tell his boss, he realised that he would never arrive on time at his speed.
Jack bit his lip. He knew what he had to do.
Soon, Jack was racing across the highway like a bullet, until suddenly blinding lights raced towards him.
In less than an hour, Jack was in the hospital. Rain poured heavily as the darkness consumed the place.
He was eavesdropping on two young nurses talking about him.
We will have to inject him tomorrow.
Yes, Jack will probably be fine after the injection.
Injection?
Jack hated getting injected.
Jack knew that the only way to not get injected was to escape. In the dead of night, when all the doctors were busy.
So much work to do.
Yeah, I hope all the patients stay where they are.
And the great hospital escape occurred.
Whatever happens, I will not get injected.
Jack quietly passes through the doctor's office. The rumbling of the linen room echoes in the hall.
Staying in the shadows and not being spotted, Jack had a good feeling about his operation.
As Jack wheeled through the empty hallway in his creaky wheelchair,
he realised he had made a terrible mistake.
How will I get down the stairs?
Jack heard the doctors coming down the hall.
Time to go home and hit the sack.
Wait, I think I heard something.
Something by the stairs.
Jack knew there was only one way out.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Jack slid down the railing on his hospital wheelchair at amazing speeds, having the time of his life.
He landed at the bottom like an acrobat in a show.
The exit. It was so close.
Wait! Stop!
Jack froze. The nurses caught him.
You will never catch me alive. You will never inject me.
The nurses just blinked.
What are you talking about?
You are going to inject me with a giant syringe.
We are not going to inject you with a giant syringe.
The nurse held up a tiny syringe. It wasn't even that sharp. Jack breathed a sigh of relief.
So I won't get injected with a giant syringe?
Yep, you won't feel a thing.
Sorry that I tried to escape.
It's okay.
Jack felt relief. He was going to be fine.
But...
Huh? What is it?
You will have to get your leg amputated.
Jack spent his days pondering his rotten life decisions.
He is fired from the jam factory and works at a fancy restaurant as a janitor and gets $10 per day.
At least he knows why we have speeding laws.
This podcast was produced by Leila, Alex, Oscar and Aiesha.
From Antonio Catholic School with ArchD Radio and Podcasting.
There's a link in the show notes for all the great podcasting our school has produced this year.
Thanks for listening.